What does it mean to have the mind of Christ? That's right, the mind of Christ. A lot has been said, a lot has been written, and of course, you have the Bible. But I made a few notes and I want to talk about that today. So, when I think about the mind of Christ, that's Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, who walked the earth over 2,000 years ago, I think about the attributes of him, our Messiah, okay? His mindset, the intensity of his focus. So, to do that, so we need the Spirit of God, the Spirit of Jesus, Yeshua, in us. The Father gave us, right? In the Holy Spirit, and that is, it's one of purity and righteousness, and from the Father to the Father. It's given to Jesus, but the mind of Christ that he had, that we are to have because we have his Spirit, is to walk in purity, to walk in righteousness, not self-righteousness, righteousness in avoiding evil, righteousness in doing good, righteousness in refusing to take part in the way the world would like us to be. You know the way the world is out there, not getting any better, is it? And it is being loving, sensitive, and strong. The mind of Christ, when I think about the mind of Christ, I think of strength, power. I think of a resolve. I think of a tenacity. You know, I've always said this. Jesus was never in a hurry. He seemed to be doing what he was doing, but he had velocity. You know, when a bullet comes out of a gun, it has velocity. It goes where it's got to go, but it's not nervous. The bullet isn't, but Jesus wasn't nervous. He wasn't like, what am I going to do today? So the Garden of Gethsemane was a real test and a challenge for him. But even there, he had the mind of Christ. He had that steel resolve. Not my will, but your will, he said, regarding the Father and what the Father would have him do. So think about it. The mind of Christ, what it means is to have all the attributes of the Father that are in the Son, okay? And he came to show us as a man that we could identify with him. And that is how God the Father revealed himself to us. But it's everything in the Bible. It's everything that Jesus did, the way he walked, the way he talked. He was able to confront religious Pharisees. He was able to tell the truth. He walked in truth. That's another thing about the mind of Christ, and that is living the truth. When you read the red letter in the Bible, that's a lot of the mind of Christ. The Beatitudes, the mind of Christ. The Ten Commandments, the mind of Christ. Um, but yet loving and compassionate, warm, sensitive, humor, not someone who is, of course, he was perfect, but we are to strive for perfection without becoming perfectionistic and upset and bound up. So the mind of Christ are all these things. It is to be Christ-like. It is to have that mind that is on a mission. And our mission is to reflect Christ. So I hope I've stirred you up a little bit today, and I ask you, what do you think it is to have a mind of Christ? And do you have it? Do you have it? Are you operating in his strength, by his Spirit? Are you exercising from his power in you the mind of Christ? God bless you.